Morning, everybody, on this finally Friday. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. By the way, I'm going to be at the Ace Hardware Marketplace store, Northgate Shopping Center, tomorrow from 10 to 1. We're having a special event for veterans. Case Knives is going to be there. I'll be broadcasting live on SAM 100.7. Sammy Lee Davis, veteran, well known veteran around here, that is going to be our special guest. And we're going to auction off a very limited edition, one of a kind, special case knife to someone that shows up tomorrow. It's all to raise money for Soki vets and a very worthwhile program. Happy to be a part of this. And tomorrow's just going to be a special day at the Ace Hardware Marketplace. Again, that's the Northgate Center location on Louisville Road as you're going up toward the Corvette plant in that area. And again, really the event is from 9 to 1. I will be there from 10 to 1 broadcasting live, and then we're going to give away that special case knife. So if you got nothing else going on tomorrow, come on out and see us, especially if you're a veteran. We've got some nice things for you and some big discounts and things like that. And Sammy Lee Davis is going to be there as well. Okay, that out of the way, here we are on this finally Friday with a lot of cloud cover and some shower activity finally beginning to show up for us. And we're going to see better chances of rain as we go through not only today, but on and off during the weekend. It's going to be unsettled. There's the cloud cover, the satellite view this morning showing the clouds right on us. And these clouds are pretty much going to be with us all day and throughout the weekend, really. There may be some times when the sun breaks through, but overall, we are looking at a mainly cloudy, unsettled weekend in which we finally get some rain, which is something we desperately need. So here's a look at the radar, and I'll zoom in on a couple of places. Let me begin before we zoom in on the rainfall. Let me show you what's coming off to the north and west of us. You see all that? All, all the blues and the purples. Well, the purples you see there in Nebraska, that is winter weather advisory. If it's up. Yeah, there it goes. So winter weather advisories going on there. And then this kind of light blue freeze warnings that are taking place from Madison, Wisconsin through Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska, all the way down to just about Topeka or Wichita. Those are going to be added in a little bit more into Illinois and Missouri. And then probably for us, as we head into late weekend, everything that I'm seeing right now is indicating our first real hard freeze of the season. Any escaping that, and that's going to start as we get into, well, we'll say Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night. Definitely looking like a hard freeze coming. Rain, though, is something we need, and the radar is showing a few returns this morning. Very light shower activity, mainly west of Bowling Green and kind of riding up the Ohio River, but that at least we're getting some rain chances, which is something we haven't had in a while. And, and we're really getting behind on rainfall. But I think this weekend we're going to uh, make up, make some headway, make some traction as far as getting some measurable rain in here, maybe an inch or two of rain before the colder air starts to move in. Let's check temperatures this morning as of 6:30 as I record the podcast this morning. Temperatures are in the 60s and even close to 70 in a few spots this morning. 70 in Northern Warren County up near the Corvette plant, 69. Butler County, Southern Warren County. It is only 56, though, down near the river in Cumberland County, where it's always chillier than everybody else in Burkesville near the river. Almost 70 back to the west. So it's going to be a warm morning. And it's also a little bit more on the humid side because we've got the moisture coming in, some of the showers that are moving in. So it's I don't think it's going to be as warm as yesterday. By the way, yesterday's high officially 81, 81, and that was only 4 degrees shy of the record of 85, which was set back in 1919 and 1927, those 2 years. So we were 13 degrees warmer than average yesterday because we should be at 68, which is our low this morning. So what we're feeling this morning should have been our high temperature yesterday, but no, we were at 81, just to give you some perspective there. All right, let's check the model blender, and you'll be able to see that polar plunge coming. The models continue to be in more and more agreement that it's gonna get us. It's gonna get us, baby. It's coming. You might as well get that heat source going because you're gonna need it by Monday. So here we go with mid 70s today, thanks to the clouds and the shower chances. We go 70. Well, I'm going to go with 72 tomorrow. Then around 70 early Sunday. I think Sunday morning we plateau around 70, but then the temperatures start coming down and we go down to 45, uh, 45, 46, 47 maybe. But look, we go from 45 to only 48. You see it right here. 48, 45. See that? Look at this cliff. Boo, temperatures come crashing down by Monday. Then, as we get into Tuesday morning, 33. So I'm looking at a widespread frost for everybody, and a high struggling to make it into the upper 40s. But then look at this extra shot of cold air on Halloween night as we get into early Wednesday morning, 27. We could be talking about more mid 20s, maybe 25, 26. Anything below 28 is a hard freeze. The first hard freeze of the season. This would kill any crop, any bug, anything you've got planted. Done. It's going to be done. The growing season will be totally over by that time. We're talking Wednesday morning, the first day of November. Yes, the trick or treaters are going to have a frosty night, and hopefully their costumes are going to keep them warm. But because no one likes to wear a coat over their costume, parents, don't make them do that. It's embarrassing. I know because I've been there. But right. Um, But look at those 27, 27, 25, 26, 27. Woo! Mercy sakes. So that's going to be cold Wednesday morning, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, then Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Hard freeze. Guaranteed hard freeze. Then we start to moderate some at the end of next week. We get back into the 60s, but here comes another shot of colder air, upper 50s by the following weekend, next Monday. Not next Monday, the following Monday. Yes, it's coming. And really, if you think about it, it's time. The beginning of November, this is where we're supposed to be, as far as getting the first real freeze of the season. It's time. It's time for it. All right, here's a look at the model map, and I'll show you how the rain is going to progress across the area. We've got showers that are ongoing this morning, not very many, but light rain showers right here across the Ohio Valley. Ahead of the front, you can see these showers that are going, and you also see, look at that, the 540 line. That's polar air that is going to come in over the course of the weekend, shove all of this rain out of the way, and then here comes that big polar piece of energy. It's not the whole polar vortex. You're going to hear somebody say that. That's not the case. It's a piece of it. It's just a piece of it. Okay. So here come the showers today, and we could even get maybe a thunderstorm or two this afternoon with just a little bit of instability. It's not going to be that big of a deal. You can see the front clearly here as it's trying to make its way through. But the problem is, we still have this ridge of high pressure east of us that wants to try to eat away at some of this moisture. So some of it will be, kept back to the west a little bit or not allowed to come all the way through. The front is really, it's going to slow down, which is good for us because that means more rain. And then we're going to have enhancement of the rainfall back to the west, which will kick up along the front. So we're going to have impulses of low pressure right along the front, make it wobble kind of back and forth. So showers will be more likely as we go through the weekend. Thunderstorms, and there may be a rumble of thunder. Here's the opportunity for some heavier rain as we get into Sunday and into Monday. And look at this back here to the west, how all this is just kind of, look at that kink. And then everything just opens up. This looks like something from Star Trek where they fly the, the ship. Yeah, I'm drawing the ship here. Yeah, look at that. The ship goes into the big porthole and then it just sucks it in. Yeah, that's kind of the way it's going to be. And look at this colder air and look at all that snow. Whoo, boy. There comes our polar plunge. The thing is, we're not going to get snow out of this. It's going to be a lot of rain. Then the rain pushes out just in time for the arrival of the coldest air. So, those of you may be hoping that you'll get something wintry out of this. Doubt it. It's just because of the way everything is laying here, and the coldest air is still waiting back here to the west. So we're still on the warm side of everything here. Still warm enough, even though it's going to get colder, it's still warm enough to keep it mostly rain. And then the rain leaves us by the time the coldest air gets here. So I'm not going to call for any frozen precipitation, not yet, anyway. Okay, here's a look at the map. Next 7 days, we've got rain chances coming in today, scattered rain chances. These are nothing heavy, but a brief downpour, thunderstorm, that's certainly possible. A little breezy at times today. Here we go into tonight, then into Saturday morning. And notice the front starts to approach, but then it gets blocked by high pressure and it starts to slow down. But these waves of low pressure will continue to ride along the front and squeeze out moisture every time one of those passes by. You can see it happening there. Look at that stalling out. This is as we're getting to Saturday night, Sunday. Look at all this wintry weather back here. Whew. They're going to get some snow and some ice. Crazy cold, too. Here we go into Sunday. Front stalls finally comes through as we get into Monday, and that's when the coldest air takes over, along with a chilly rain on Monday. And notice back here to the west on the back edge where the colder air comes in, there may be a little mix. Southern Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and somebody could see something like a ice pellet or grapple or A snowflake mixed in around here, but not a big deal. Notice most of the moisture is gone by the time the coldest air gets here, which is Tuesday into Wednesday, the first day of November. And then high pressure just stays in charge, large and in charge with the colder air. Oh, it's coming, man. I'm telling you, it's coming. Better get your flues checked. Better get your alternative heat sources ready to go, your fireplace, pit, whatever heat, whether you got HVAC or heat pump or, whatever. Just make sure you got it ready to go by Monday at the latest. All right, you guys, that'll do it for me on this Friday morning. I'm on the radio right now till 10 a.m. Sam 100.7. And then later today, 5, 6, and 10, WNKY News 40 on your TV. In the meantime, God bless you. Have a great weekend. And thanks for watching.